This is Steve Nelson at the National Weather Service in Peachtree City with the 7-day weather hazards outlook for the week beginning December 8th. Here's a look at the hazards outlook produced by the National Weather Service Weather Prediction Center for the next few days, starting day 3 and going out through day 7. You can see the dates that it's valid for there on the bottom. The brown areas showing continued drought conditions. We did get some good rain the last week or two, so that helped, but unfortunately the drought is still going on. The blue line highlighting most of the southeast states, including all of Georgia, is indicating much below normal temperatures. It does show December 10th, and I think that's sort of an average for the whole area, but actually the coldest day and the most kind of the coolest feeling, the apparent temperature, the wind chill is going to be cooler tomorrow on the 9th, on Friday. So here's how cold it's going to get on Friday. This is what the temperatures are expected to be at noontime Friday. Winds are actually going to be from the northwest at 10 to 15 miles per hour, so it's going to feel even colder than that. Not a lot colder, maybe wind chill factors around 30 to 35. Yeah, definitely a change from what we've been seeing the last few days. The only thing that's going to make it feel a little better is sunshine. There should be quite a bit of sunshine tomorrow, so at least it'll feel a lot better, especially in your cars if you're driving around. So how often do we see cold outbreaks like this? It's not unusual, definitely, for December to get cold temperatures like this with highs in the 30s and low 40s. This chart on the right best explains that. It looks like it's not. This particular display on the right is showing that temperatures this cold a little bit aloft, about a few thousand feet up, only happens about every year or two on days like this. So that's based on late November and early December. So it definitely can happen, but not unusual though for December. So rainfall, not expecting much rainfall with this front that's moving through right now. Dry, but another storm system moving in Sunday, Monday could produce up to an inch in North Georgia. And speaking of rainfall, here's how much rain we've seen in the last 2 weeks. 14 days, the percent of normal. That area in blue is definitely above normal. That's 200 to 300%. The area in pink, purplish pink and brighter colors, that's at least 300, if not over 400 to 500% of normal. Very good rainfall. Definitely saw a lot of rain. I could put the amount of inches on the screen, but it's nice to show you compared to how normal, how this compares to what we normally see. If we go out further than that, though, it wasn't enough to end the drought. This is a 6-month period, the same chart. Instead of seeing blues and purples and greens, which are above normal rainfall, you're still seeing the much below normal rainfall. So that area in brown and then the orange colors, kind of east of Atlanta, north of Atlanta, North Georgia, those pockets of orange are actually below 50%. So about half of what 75 to or 75 to 50% of what we normally would see over most of north and central Georgia over the last 6 months. So it's going to take us about as much time to get out of a drought as it took to get in it. So if we could see more above normal rainfall this winter, that would definitely help. Drought monitor, this is as of December 6th. It was updated this morning. See how it's improved there over especially the south part of Atlanta, the south metro area. Those counties in orange are now from a D3 and D4 last week are now in this D2 category. So that's great news there. Unfortunately, much of the state is still in this D4 category in North Georgia. Some improvement along the Tennessee state line and northwest Georgia. Other than that, it hasn't changed a whole lot. I know southeast Georgia, middle Georgia got quite a bit of rain. I'm not sure that was taken into account on this particular chart. I'm not sure, maybe in the morning, if this was morning of December 6th, it may not have counted all that rainfall. So maybe we'll see some more improvements in future drought updates from the drought monitor. So in summary, this is our forecast, in this case at Sandy Springs, kind of showing you in a nutshell what's kind of expected in general over North Georgia and parts of Central Georgia as well. Sunny skies tomorrow, but much colder, 40 degrees on this map. It could be struggling to get to 40 degrees even in Sandy Springs on Friday. If you're north of there, it's definitely going to be in the mid-30s to upper 30s with the winds coming out of the northwest. Sunday, another chance of rain. Could be up to an inch of rain, maybe a little bit more for lucky. That would be Sunday and Monday. There's really no one day that looks like we're going to see the best chance of rain. Another cold front is coming probably on Wednesday or maybe even Thursday. It's hard to tell if it's going to be as strong as the one that's coming tomorrow. It doesn't look like it is at this time, but that could change, of course. So we'll look for that in the future. And finally, drought conditions have improved, but further improvement over the next 7 days at least appears to be limited. So that's all we've got. Hope you guys have a great week, and we'll see you soon.